So welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're gonna do a really quick meal just because sometimes you want something delicious, healthy, but you don't really want to mess the whole kitchen. This is just on the stovetop and it's gonna be a quick grilled shrimp over an arugula salad with some nectarines, and we're gonna make a homemade dressing. Check it out. To start, we're gonna get a sip of that beverage, some fresh basil, pineapple juice, orange juice, some grapefruit, stoli. I was gonna cook without any drinks, but it's not as fun, so here we go. So we're gonna use some fresh shrimp. They are not peeled yet, nor deveined, so we're gonna do the work today. Sometimes you get a better quality item if you actually get the shell on once. Usually I go for the easy. Today I did not. And I already washed my hands. So I squeeze like the butt of the shrimp and pull off the tail. Then you go in and you take off the outside. There's also a thing called a shrimp deveiner, but I don't have one here. So we're gonna ride, because you can do it without tools. Baby shrimp, dun, 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 dun. To all you parents and children out there, if you know the Baby Shark song, that's where that shout out came from. One to my niece and nephew. Them new nails though. Last times were a little bit ratchet, but we rode out anyway because it was about the food, not the manny. But I do like to be on point. A little bit of olive oil. Just a drizzle, nothing crazy. Just a little garlic life. Garlic's good in more or less everything. A little white wine. You don't want to use too much because when the pan gets wet, it's not gonna make like a good grilled shrimp. So just like little tiny splashes, about 3. Next, I'm gonna do a little red pepper flakes. Too many and you'll be sweating while you eat. Made that mistake before. Some granulated garlic and some black pepper. A tiny bit of salt. I don't use salt in many things, but actually I don't even have any today. 0 salt. Keep it moving. And these are dried little onions. They'll give it a nice little flavor. Fresh herbs are just delicious. I'll get a spoon. We'll keep it classy. Shrimp only gonna cook for like 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes on each side. Once they're in a C shape, you know that a shrimp is done. If you cook it to an O, it's gross and overcooked and you're gonna be mad. C is the cooked shape of a shrimp. It smells pretty good. I'm still gonna give it another little tiny splash of wine though. Boom. All right. So now we're gonna leave these in the fridge. You don't wanna leave them on the counter. Keeping them cold before you throw them hot sear is important. Now we're gonna slice up some nectarines for the salad. Be careful, obviously. And then I'm gonna make a dressing that also has a tiny bit of this in it. So the excess that I cut off of here, I'm gonna use as the bits inside the actual dressing. And these we're just gonna cut in skinny slices. Just uniform little skinny slices that are gonna go on the salad, cold, raw, and delicious next to the shrimp. So now, we're gonna turn this oven on. You know I like it hot, so we're gonna turn it on high to begin with. Before we put even anything, not even oil on this pan, we're just gonna get it hot. Then we're gonna add shrimp and you're gonna be like, and that is when you know it's actually ready. Most people do it prematurely and your shrimp will never have that little crisp on the outside. We're gonna get it right out here. Get hot. So on that quick marinade, we're gonna throw it in to that hot pan right now. Sound of I'm ready. Me too. I'll give him a little more garlic because I'm about that life. Any seafood, garlic, a little extra. Nobody's ever mad at it. Shrimp cook very fast. Once you see that little C, you want them to start flipping. Give them a quick little flip, and they're looking pretty much ready. Shrimp make you look good. You cook them in like 5 minutes. You're like, family, I made you dinner. Look what I've done for you. So I like to save jars. I'm using a honey container. I'm actually gonna use honey again too. I'm gonna use a tiny bit of honey, maybe like a tablespoon. It's gonna pour really slow. We're gonna do some apple cider vinegar. I'll get a measuring cup for you, but for me, I would just, we'll keep Keep it classy for you people. Next, we're gonna use olive oil. A little less than that third of a cup. I'm gonna put a little splash of water in there. I'm gonna add those nectarines. These little onions again. Tiny bit of pepper. Slide this lid. I'm gonna close the lid up. Shake it like a salt shaker. We're also gonna throw it in the fridge for a few minutes so it marinates itself together. So it smells a little lemony, honey, apple. I smell it all. Now we're gonna lay out some of these nice little nectarines. These are just so ripe and sweet. These are the best. Sometimes you can't find them that good. We got lucky. There's a lot of these. We might have to eat one or two. Don't mind us. Eat one in your life. Eat one in your life. I'm gonna add some almonds to our salad. It's also healthy, so like there's a plan to this, you know. Almonds are brain food. I'm gonna pour some of this all on our salad. So you got lemon in here, that honey, more fruit, some fresh parsley. Maybe a little shredded cheese on top. You don't want to put too much because it's a bit of a sweeter salad. Balsamic glaze. The ooh kill 'em. That shit just pretty. Tell me you don't want to eat that.